Welcome back to Triple F and welcome back to the magical world of Bittensor Tau. Bittensor Tau is a coin that, in my opinion, I'm hooked on it, but in my opinion is also going to revolutionize crypto. It is revolutionizing crypto because already a lot of the subnets, a lot of these companies inside Bittensor are performing really well and solving real world problems, solving them cheaper than big companies like Nvidia, like OpenAI, or let's say the Hippius network, which is doing the storage, which I'm using personally. Even it's amazing how these companies are developing, how fast. And Bittensor is obviously poised to be a huge win. It's similar tokenomics to Bitcoin with a lot of things going for it. And I want to bring to you a project that is really nice. I'm using it for about a month now and I really like it. And what it does, it automates investing into the subnets for you, which is an amazing thing. I personally have like a 50-50 split, so 50% Tau, 50% in those subnets, trying to see how it works. Some of them are increasing heavily. Obviously they can drop as well. As you can see, this one here is dropping, so just be careful. This is obviously high risk, but some of these companies are really performing really well and they're gonna revolutionize the market. So what Mentat Minds is doing basically is taking Bittensor and investing it sort of like a S&P index fund, where they basically pick subnets based on some rules. You can choose a couple of them, I'll show in a second, and then it's completely passive for you. They reinvest also the any gains that you have, because obviously the subnets are also getting paid in Tau and you're getting paid, so everything is completely automated, which is very nice. So it's very easy. The website is very short, as you can see here. You delegate your Tau basically. First, you connect your wallet. I highly recommend using Talisman with Ledger hardware wallet. It works very nice to protect your money, to protect your wallet. Never use hot wallets. There's so many scams and hacks going around that not using something like Ledger is obviously very risky. And you just download the wallet, install it in the browser inside, and basically you see like that. You need to install Polkadot on Ledger and you can use Bittensor. Really nice. It's like a native for Bittensor. You can stake inside as well, subnet staking if you want to do it manually, but the whole point obviously of today's video is to do it automatically. So let's get back here, connect the wallet, Talisman or any that you have for Tau, and then pick a network, pick a where you want to delegate it basically. So we've got optimized route, which means that you earn in Tau and only the profits. You're gonna earn like usually 6%, 5%. It changes, and on the profits they will invest that into the subnet tokens. And then you've got the protected alpha. This one is without investing in any subnet. It just optimizes your Tau. This one, protected alpha, it just all the dividends are reinvested weekly into those 15 subnets, which you can check on Tau stats. 15 best subnets based on market cap. So they will weight it, so the ones with the bigger market cap, they will get more allocation. That's also very nice, because as you can see here, number 15, this one here is dropping score, so it's obviously has less allocation, which is also really nice. Next you have got the top 5, very easy to understand. The top 15, I'm using this one personally, just for just to see how it goes. 72% so far APY, is really not bad. Just remember that those networks can also drop in value. So be wary of that, obviously. And Macrocosmos, we've got some of the chosen subnets from constellation of Macrocosmos. Not sure if it's like a company or something. Then you've got Rayon Labs, which is a company that's running a couple subnets. Then top 3 prediction subnets and also top 3 inference subnets. Not sure about those. I just went with sort of a ETF Mentat 15. So if anything falls out of the 15th place, like Hippius is 15th now, I think it was higher, then obviously it's going to sell and swap the allocation to the other one, and the other one may be growing, you can earn some money. Then obviously you're gonna always have top 15 if you want to go with this one. I went with this one. If you want to start safe, maybe this protected alpha is interesting because only the dividends will be invested. So basically you connect the wallet, you click delegate. I had to click I had to give like 15 permissions to access. They can't access your money. They can only they can only invest in those subnets, nothing more. And that's it. That's basically the easiest way to make some extra passive income on one of the most promising coins ever. Not even this year, since Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie, for me, if you check the tokenomics of Bittensor, if you check what it's solving, if you check the emissions, the halvings, and now they released the subnets were there, but this year they released every subnet has their own token, so they called alpha tokens, and they obviously as well have their own price and their own supply, which is the same 21 million as Bittensor. So they added another layer, huge layer, to incentivize those networks to compete, to bring value, to basically destroy the typical companies like Google, like Microsoft. I know it's a far reach, but what they're doing with AI here is really stunning. Like Regis is already performing better than the AI called Claude. Those AIs in the backends that send the requests and solve the issues, answer the questions of people, and it's already performing much better than the highly centralized paid ones. And this is all decentralized on the blockchain. It's really astonishing what they're doing, and this is going to be a huge revolution, because once it gets out to the world that these things are much cheaper than the mainstream companies, then obviously people are gonna jump on it, and they're cheaper because they're decentralized, so they can cut the costs heavily. Like I said, I'm using the number 15 here. I hope it won't fall from my allocation, but only the best will win. But I'm using it for data storage, and compared to like Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, this is I think 80% cheaper, and it works. I'm using it. It's decentralized, so your files are not on the same server, on one server. They're split into pieces and distributed all over the world, so no one has your files, no one can access them. It's all on blockchain, and it's 80% cheaper. So tell me if you wouldn't want to use a company like that, which is obviously superior in every single way to the mainstream players. So all in all, guys, I'm hoping you are interested in Tau. This is a huge project, huge coin, and stuff like Mentat mines only add value, because you can really make some extra money, some APYs on top of it, and do it all passive income. All you have to do is add up. One thing I didn't say is you have to create like separate wallet for it, and let's say separate for your Tau, because all the money in the wallet will be used to invest. So just make sure you have a separate wallet for, let's say, investing in Mentat mines, and then separate for your own Tau if you want to stake it, let's say, separately. But if you don't, then you can just use one wallet and it will do everything automatically. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching.